Hello guys, hello students. This is senior college mathematics. Topic of discussion is still fractions. Fractions, if you are in SS1 to 3, you are preparing for WAEC, NECO, GC, NAPTEP, JAMB, any other external examinations to get into high school. This topic, this lesson, this video is for you. Sit back and learn from it. Okay, lesson 6, word problems involving fractions. That is clear enough. You have example. Simplify the following. Okay, before that, for updates, follow Voice of Petakus via YouTube at PetakusEduCom. To do that, subscribe to this channel, like and share this video to all your friends, all your classmates. Facebook at fb.me/PetakusEduCom, Instagram at PetakusEC, Telegram t.me/PetakusEduCom. In all of these platforms, you get updates about what is going on from time to time from Petakus education community. Okay, example 25. A flagpole 6.3 meters long is driven 1.4 meters into the ground. What fraction of the pole is above the ground? Check it. The whole flagpole is 6.3. 1.4 is inside the ground. That means the point left is the length of the pole minus the part driven into the ground. And that is 6.3 minus 1.4. And that is 4.9. Very simple. Example 26. How much less than 6 is the sum of two number 3/4 and 2/4/5? The meaning is you add the two fractions and take it from 6. Say how much less than 6 is. How much is the sum of the fraction smaller than 6? So you add the sum, you add the two fractions, subtract it from 6, and that is what you have here. Of course, we have 3 operations here: subtraction, addition, and bracket. But before then, you convert the mixed fractions to improper fractions. So you have 11/4 plus 14/5. If you are simplifying the bracket first, the fractions there are added. That means you find the LCM of 4 and 5, and that is 20. Divide 20 by 4 is 5. Multiply by 11, you have 55. Divide 20 by 5 is 4, times 14, you have 56. So to make both sides look fractional, you can write 6 all over 1. As you know, you divide anything by 1, it does not change. You are only allowed to use 6 if you only allowed to use 1. If you use any number outside 1, you've changed the meaning of the whole thing. So 6/1, the same thing as 1. Then minus 55 plus 56, 111 all over 20. This is fraction subtraction, where you find the LCM of 1 and 20, and that is 20. Divide 20 by 1 is 20 times 6, you have 120. Divide 20 by 20 is 1, times 111, you have 111 return. When you subtract, you have 9/20. No common factor between 9 and 20, and 9 and 20 is already in its simplest form, so you leave it as 9/20. Okay, example 27. What fraction must be subtracted from the sum of two whole number 1 over 6 and 2 whole number 7 over 12 to give 3 whole number 1 over 4. In other words, these two fractions, you subtract the third fraction from it so that their result is equal to this. You have two fractions, subtract the third one from the sum of the two fractions, and your result should be 3 whole number 1 over 4. So let that fraction be m. You add the first two fractions, subtract the third fractions m, and the result is equal to this. So you get m. So collect like terms. Let all the fractions move to one side. If you move this fraction that is positive, it becomes negative. You move minus m out, it becomes positive. So change the mixed fractions to improper fractions. That gives this result. The operation of addition and subtraction can be combined. So you find the LCM of 6, 12, and 4, and the LCM is 12. So you write the LCM 12, then divide 12 by each denominator, and your answer multiply the respective numerator. That gave us this step. When you add and subtract, you have 18 over 12 equal to m. So therefore, m is equal to 3 over 2. That is when you divide 18 over 12 by their HCF 6. You have 3 over 2. Or to mixed fraction, 1 whole number, 1 all over 2. Get that? Alright. Example 28. A schoolgirl spent 1 over 4 of her pocket money on books and 1 over 3 on dress. What fraction remains? So here we take it that the whole pocket money is 1. So that should be a whole. The whole money is 1. Then the fraction left is the one he spent on books and the one he spent on dress. You get their sum. Then subtract it from the whole pocket money, that is 1. So you have 1 minus bracket open 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3. Okay, since you can combine the operation of addition and subtraction, you can open the bracket using the minus. So minus, if you take this place as minus 1, for instance, minus 1 times 1 over 4 is minus 1 over 4. Minus times plus is minus. 1 times 1 over 3 is 1 over 3. Of course, you know you can write this one as 1 over 1. So the LCM is 12. 12 divided by 1, 12. 12 times 1, you have 12. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 1, you have 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. So when you subtract, 12 minus 3 is 12 minus, before that, we decided to take these two numbers first. Minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7. Take it as you are owing one person 3. You are owing another person 4. All together, you are owing 7. So 12 minus 7 is 5 all over 12. Or, I was saying before, 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. So whichever way you want to do it, you still have the same result. Okay? Alright, example 29. A man spent 3 over 8 of his salary on rent, then 1 over 3 of the remainder. After spending 3 over 8 of his salary on rent, from what is left, and 1/3 of the remainder on clothes. So from what is left, he spent again 1/3 on clothes. What fraction of his salary was left? So we take the man's salary as whole, that is 1. So he spent 3/8 of 1 on rent, and you know of means times. So 3/8 times 1 is 3/8. Then you have to get the remainder, because it is from this remainder that he spent 1/3 on clothes. So the whole salary is 1. The amount he spent on rent is 3/8. So the remainder is 1 minus 3/8, and that is 5/8. From this money, he spent 1/3 of the remainder on clothes, and of means times. So you have, he spent 1/3 of the remainder on clothing, that is 1/3 times 5/8, and that is 5/24. Then the fraction left now is the remainder after spending on clothes. From the analysis, the first remainder is 5/8. From that remainder, he spent 1/3 on clothing. What is left now is 5/24. So the fraction left is the remainder after spending on clothing minus the first remainder, that is 5/8 minus 5/24. To get the fraction left after spending on clothes. Now, after spending on rent, the amount he has left is 5/8. From this amount left, he spent on rent, and after spending on rent, what is left is 5/24. So the remaining fraction, the fraction left is 5/8 minus 5/24. When you do that analysis, you have 5/12. That is carrying out subtraction operation. So the fraction of the salary left is the remainder after he bought clothes. Alright? So this is the end of lesson 6. And the voice of Petakus is saying thank you for taking your precious time to learn and follow this lesson to the end. He's wishing you unlimited success in all your endeavors and pursuit in life and career. Don't forget, watch out for more from the voice of Petakus. Alright? For any question, for any challenge, contact the voice of Petakus via this WhatsApp number or send him a mail. Also, if you need the complete package of this topic, fractions lesson 1 to 7 for offline usage, you can also contact him. At a very little token, the complete package will be delivered to you. Alright? Before you go, if you are not saved, you need to be saved. And the only way is to give your life to the Lord Jesus Christ. He is the only one that can save anyone. If you are saved already, I tell you, big congratulations. Live righteously and be prepared. Take good care of yourself. Stay well. Stay out of trouble. Study your books. And goodbye for now.